Growing up, I used to love to build models and draw, but in the end, I didn't have anything really of substance once I'd spent all this time doing it. And that kind of pushed me away from the artistic side of myself. When I found this, I realized that it allowed me to get the satisfaction of working hard while also doing something creative and just providing a service that I personally wanted. So I'm making a pair of Chelsea boots. Now it's time to do what's called lasting them. It's stretching this over the shoe form to give it its finished shape, which is gonna more or less look like this. I find a lot of enjoyment in taking nothing and turning it into something, again, with a lot of function and ideally a bit of comfort. And it's cool to know that if done well, these boots can last for decades. I've lived in Lander for 5 years now. I came here as a climber, and resoling climbing shoes just seemed like a good opportunity since you can climb year-round here in Lander, and limestone is quite sharp and wears down shoes relatively quickly. Naming the business Backcountry Cobblers, I only anticipated that drawing in the climbing community. I just thought it sounded like a cool name, but having cobbler in the name brought in different user groups. Mountain bikers, hikers, ranchers, all wear various footwear that they're very hard on. And it just kind of snowballed from there, and so the clientele has really dictated the trajectory of Backcountry Cobblers. Over Thanksgiving dinner, some friends and I started talking about what would be the most Wyoming thing ever would be cowboy boots made into climbing shoes. My buddy climbed rodeo free, and then I got this badass picture from it. I think it really encapsulates the juxtaposition of people that live in Lander, the ranchers and the climbers, into one pair of shoes. A large majority of my clientele has some sort of sentiment attached to the items they bring in for repair. Shoes that have been passed down from family members, or your climbing shoes that you sent your first big project in. It's cool to be able to hold on to those because it's more than just a utility item. It's a sentimental item that you can, it's a memory. I never would have imagined that this is the kind of work that I would be doing, and I'm super grateful to be doing it. It's supremely satisfying.